So let's start with a program called Mendeley. Mendeley is a free reference manager and PDF organizer. You can create folders within the Mendeley desktop and then select and drop the PDF files you wish to organize into the interface. You can then view your library as citations, and you can even filter by searching for keywords or particular authors. On the right-hand side of the window, you can also view the metadata for each paper. You can look at the title, the authors, the abstract, and any other useful information, such as the journal it was published in or keywords that Mendeley extracts for you. And these are only some of the features Mendeley offers you. You can always synchronize your library with your Mendeley online account. If you like, you can create a public profile or private group, which are perfect to share your PDF files. You can connect with other researchers or even follow your colleagues' activities. Now, how about creating citations in a bibliography? Mendeley can help you do that too. So when you're writing your paper, you simply click on Insert Citations in your Word document, which brings you to Mendeley. You can then search by whatever you want to search for, the author or the keyword, select which papers you want to cite, go back to your Word document and hit Insert Citation, and there it is. And when you're done with your paper and you have all your citations, you can simply insert bibliography on your Word doc and boom, all the citations that were inserted are there in alphabetical order, and you can even change the style. So let's talk about editing with Adobe Acrobat. First, you need to open your file with Adobe Acrobat Pro, which is the only paid program in this video. You can enable editing. The warning sign just lets you know that by editing, you are removing the International Standard certificate of the PDF. Once that is done, editing is simple. As you can see, you can just select pages and delete them right away. You can open a tool to edit the text and images. As you can see, all the text is in neat little boxes, which you can edit as you wish. Adobe Acrobat is a great program because it retains the format, even the images. So then once you're done editing, you can save it as a PDF-A file, which restores the ISO standard that was lost when you enabled editing. So now let's try editing a file which is a little more tricky in the formatting, like this flight itinerary. So under every PDF file exists an optical character recognition, OCR. So once you convert your PDF file in Adobe to a Word document, the OCR language retains perfectly the images, the format, the colors, the fonts, everything about the file that is important. With that being said, you can then go in and edit the document as you please. Obviously, this flight itinerary won't work, but we used it to illustrate how powerful the OCR language is and what a PDF file actually is. So now let's try editing with a program called PDF Shaper. PDF Shaper is a free program in which you can do a lot of the same editing as Adobe. So let's start with extracting images. You upload the PDF file which contains the images you want. You select a destination folder. You extract. And just like that, all of the images that are contained within the PDF document are there as JPEG for you to do whatever you want. With PDF Shaper, you can also control the security settings of your PDF document. Once you click on Security, you can then upload the document you wish to secure, and then select Encrypt, set your user password, let's say PDF, your owner password, let's say Shaper, and then you have a list of permissions. So let's say I want them to be able to print and add notes. Select OK, and then set a destination folder, and there you can encrypt your document. So when you open the document now, you have to import the password. Remember, it was Shaper. You hit OK, and then you have access to the document. Alternatively, you can decrypt your document as well. So again, upload our encrypted file, select decrypt. Our user password was Shaper, put that in, save it, and then you can decrypt your file. And when opened, you no longer have to put in a password. With PDF Shaper, you can also merge multiple files together. Again, simply select all the files you wish to merge. I'm going to merge our entire oceanography course into one file. So I selected quite a lot, save it as oceanography. Then you can just select merge. This one does take a little bit longer, so I sped it up, but there you have a 700-page PDF file. Tabula is a really simple program. All you have to do is download it and open the application. It then opens up a browser. You upload your PDF file where you want to extract a table. It opens up the table, you scroll to find your data, and you simply just drag a box around the table which you would like to extract. And then a preview table will appear on your screen showing you what the data will look like. If you're happy with the result, you simply just download it. You can download either as a comma separated value file or a tab separated value file. So once you have decided, you download it, open it up, and there you have your values in a spreadsheet. Now let's extract some data from a graph using ENGUAGE DIGITIZER. For this, you first need an image of a graph. So like I showed you in PDF Shaper, you can just extract a graph and then import it into ENGUAGE DIGITIZER. Once you have your graph imported, you can then select the axis point tool to define your axes. You can start with the origin and then move to the x-axis. In this case, the maximum value is 40. And then the y-axis, the maximum value is 12. Put that into the program, and then you can use the curve point tool. With this, you can select different points along your line graph, tracing it in a way, and then you can select the segment fill tool. Click on your line graph, it highlights everything, and then you can export the entire file as a spreadsheet. So you save it, and then there you have all your data points in Excel.